Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to dive into the world of finance and take a look at the current state of the silver market, as well as the broader economic landscape. Alasdair Macleod is the head of research for Gold Money, and an advocate for sound money. He has been following the silver market for decades, and he has some interesting insights into what is happening right now. Macleod believes that it is easy to assume that large banks like Morgan Stanley are creating opportunities for themselves to acquire smaller banks, such as the recent acquisition of SLV UK Limited for £1 by HSBC. However, he thinks that it is more likely that the chief investment officer at Morgan Stanley is producing research output that he believes in, rather than going against the bank's proprietary positions. Macleod acknowledges that information is managed by organizations like the Federal Reserve, but he doesn't see it as a conspiracy by large banks to gain an advantage. Instead, he believes that it is more a case of banks being willing to help if the Fed wants them to, but on their own terms. So, what does this mean for the broader economic landscape? According to Macleod, we are in the early stages of a continuing bear market, driven by not just banking failures, but also currency failures. If the currency halves in its purchasing power, then we have to ask ourselves what the appropriate level of interest rates is. Macleod believes that rising interest rates and bond yields will continue, and that we will see more crises and hiatuses along the way. This is because we are in a massive bubble that has been building since the 1980s, on the back of declining interest rates. Interest rates have gone to zero, and even negative in Japan, which Macleod believes is a ridiculous proposition. The problem is that if you have a bubble that is at the behest of government agencies, then they will just destroy their currencies, particularly since they have completely detached it from any real value in the form of gold. So, what does all of this mean for the silver market? Macleod believes that silver is a sound investment, particularly in a world where currencies are failing. He believes that silver has a long-term trend of being undervalued, and that it is a great way to protect yourself against currency risk. In fact, Macleod believes that silver has the potential to be the biggest winner of all in the current economic climate. He thinks that the market is heavily manipulated, but that it will eventually break free from this manipulation and rise to its true value. Overall, Macleod's insights into the silver market and the broader economic landscape are incredibly valuable. It is clear that we are in a time of great uncertainty, and that sound investments like silver are more important than ever. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you next time.